Okay. Welcome to Mindset Monday. You guys, I even showered for you guys. Are you so proud of me? No, I actually had Zooms today, so I showered earlier. But I'm so excited you guys joined us tonight. Hopefully my internet's okay. It says unstable. I hope it's okay. I hope it's not cutting out too much. But I'm Jacqueline Roy. Amy Mark Charles is here as well. We're excited for our Mindset Monday tonight. Amy, text me if my internet's acting up because I can try to switch to something else if it acts up too much tonight. So we're excited. We're going to jump right into it. We just got back from SFR, so that's exciting. And we wanted to talk about a few things from that. We're going to talk about the incentive trip. We have two ladies on here tonight that are at now over 20 recruits in the last um, 5, 6 weeks since the beginning of last month. So some of those are reinstatements. A lot of them are new recruits. So they're going to share all the stuff with us. So don't go away. Make sure they're going to tell us kind of what they've been doing, their tips, that kind of stuff. So first off, Amy and I wanted to chit chat about the new exciting product that Scentsy brought out. Because thank you, Amanda, because um, it's really, really cool. So let me pull it out. If you weren't at SFR, you don't have one of these yet, but you'll be able to get them soon, I believe in September. So these are the new Scentsy candle. And oh my goodness, this smells amazing. It's a soy-based candle. So the ingredients are, I can't remember if they said really safe, but they're good ingredients. That's what they said, good ingredients. So let's talk about candles for just a second, because some of you might have heard this and fell out of your chair and you're like, what the heck? Candles? Like, we're a flameless, wickless company. So it might have taken you a minute to really adapt your brain to, yes, now we have candles. So let me tell you my raw thoughts, and we'll hear Amy's as well. So when I heard that Cincy was thinking about this like 10, 15 years ago, I was like, oh my gosh, no, people don't even know what we are right now. Like we're trying to make ourselves stand out as a direct sales company, right? And at the time there was Party Light, all these other companies, and we really weren't established yet. And I'm like, no, I mean, this is back 15 years ago when they had mentioned bringing something like this out. And I was like, no, like we're trying to make a name. And by saying wickless, safe, this and that, we're standing out amongst some of the other candle companies that were already around, right? And so I'm very thankful that they didn't bring that out then. Guys, we are now the number one fragrance company in the world, the number one direct sales fragrance company in the world. So why not bring it out now? We don't need to push our platform only on wickless and flameless. We've got laundry products. We've had pet products. We've had kitchen products. We have bath products. We have all kinds of fragrance products. Not all of them plug into the wall. Not We've got buddies. Not all of them are considered wickless, flameless. I mean, stuffed animals, I wouldn't even put that in the category. So we have broadened and broadened and broadened, right? We started out as this company that was wickless and flameless, and that was our push, that was our drive. And then we became the it company, right? We became the it in wickless, and then we became the it in fragrance. And now when you think of Scentsy, I don't want you to think of just limit yourself to flamed candles, because we are so far away from that, right? And so right now with the flamed candle industry, it's like a $6+ billion industry that we're missing out on. We're missing out on billions, a chance of getting billions in revenue, because we are saying, okay, we can do all this fragrance, but we can't do flamed. We can do all this fragrance, but we can't do this, right? No, we are the it in fragrance. We are the fragrance company. That fragrance umbrella means buddies, plugins, scent circles, room sprays, warmers, all the things. So when you think of Scentsy now, I want us to, and this is part of the rebranding, right? Rebrand your thoughts even to say, okay, we aren't just a wickless company, we're a fragrance company, and we are the number one fragrance company in the world. We are the number one fragrance company in all of direct sales right now. That is pretty darn cool. So why not bring it out, right? You can still market. You can market whatever products you want. If you don't like candles, don't market it. You don't have to. But now I want you to envision this. This is what I envision now. I love to take baths. Side note, you guys may not know that about me. Amy and I are going to share something tonight, interesting. I take a bath probably 5 nights a week. I love my bath. I love a candle by my bath. I love to watch Netflix by my bath. That's a weird thing about me. I just do. So I'm so pumped to now have a candle, a Scentsy candle, and not feel like I'm cheating on Scentsy because that's something they've never had. So now, when you think about offering your customer something, we literally have a fragrance type for every room. Am I going to put our candles in my kids' room? Absolutely not, right? I'm going to put a wall fan because there's no wax and they can't get crap everywhere. But what am I going to put in my living room? I've got my quad air because it smells up my entire living room, right? Am I going to put a flamed candle in my living room? Maybe for looks, but no, my quad air is great for that environment. What am I going to put in my bathroom? Again, a wall fan because my kids put their fingers in the wax. And so, there's literally fragrance for every room. My bathroom has a candle warmer with wax because my husband doesn't play in the wax, thankfully, so I can put a warmer in my bathroom. And I love how it lights up at night. My kitchen also has one in there. And so just think about now, we have a variety, we have a fragrance product for every room in your house. Right. And so that's how I want you to think when you think of Scentsy. Don't limit yourself. Don't think this is, oh my gosh, this is going to screw everything up. If you don't like it, just don't market it. If you're afraid to light a flamed candle in your house, you can get a candle warmer or just stick with the wax and warmers. But I can't tell you how many
Okay.
I've now had probably
Okay,
uh,
you can watch.
I've now probably had 5 or 6 customers I have to count through that have texted me and said, OMG, you're bringing out flame candles. I'm in. These are my dedicated, amazing Scentsy customers that love Scentsy, that have like 7 warmers in their house and they're pumped because they love flame candles too. So, Amy, do you have anything you want to add to that?
I feel the same. It took me a little bit to like totally grasp this because I haven't used a candle except for my kids are telling me birthdays and emergencies, and then there was something else, some other funny something. Oh, we for fun we lit a Yule log in December. And beyond that, I don't use candles. So it took me a while because since he's like our thing, and I've been telling my 12-year-old, no, you cannot have a candle for months. She's been asking. But I think mostly I'm gonna still use my other products, the fans and my warmers. But every now and then I might light a candle just for fun, especially like bath or I don't know, if we're having like I don't know, I guess it's not really like a dinner type candle, but just for fun, I'm gonna try it. And I don't think you have to use them yourself if you just like have a strong feeling about not doing that, then I don't think you have to market them. They're going to be online. Your customers can see them, but you don't have to say anything about them. Um, and my kids are not going to have one either. I've already told her. She was really disappointed, but no, not in their rooms.
You know what I found in my 14-year-old son's room? This was at the end of school, a Yankee candle. He had traded cologne at school for a Yankee candle. And I was like, first off, what the heck are you doing? We don't do anything but Scentsy. Second, you don't need a flame candle in your room.
Oh
But
my
I
God.
love to look at it. Nope, let me have it. So now when they came out, he was like, Mom, I can put Scentsy candle in my room. And I was like, absolutely
Wow.
not. But
My kid did say, I want one just for the look of it. Can
yeah,
I still have one? I'm not going to light it. And I was like, yeah.
yeah.
Like, okay.
And that's another thing too. I think Scentsy nailed it. You guys have probably seen the new branding that Scentsy done. It's very elegant looking. It's very cool looking. It's very forward thinking. I mean, didn't they say this is only the second time they've rebranded ever or third?
There's a picture that shows like our progression,
Mhm.
but all like the middle ones were all like dark purple. There's actually been a few. I'll see if I can find it and I'll hold it up in a
Yeah,
second.
I mean, new branding that Scentsy had, we'll talk about that too for just a second. They said every company rebrands themselves around 7 to 10 years, every 7 to 10 years. And it had been like 2014 since Scentsy had rebranded. So it was time. I mean, it was time. It's a freshened look. The warmer boxes look cool. Oh, I think Amy found it.
Can you see? So when we joined, this was like the original, and this was what when they, I don't know, somewhere in there, but this is when Lindsay came.
Yeah.
So this was probably like 2016, 17,
Yeah.
17 or 18 right in here. But we've kind of gone back to the lighter like lilac purple now.
Yeah, and the warmer boxes are beautiful. They're greens, purples, I believe maybe tan. I can't remember, but they were gorgeous. Someone said what scents are coming out. We weren't told necessarily what scents. It'll just be a few at first. The other really cool thing, side note about these candles, is they can pour them in Meridian, Idaho at the warehouse. So it's nothing that's shipped from China. They can control cost a little bit easier. Um, so that's the other great thing too. It is a soy-based wax. It's supposed to be a lot better in the air, a lot better to breathe in than other waxes, like a paraffin wax. You're still going to get everything you get with burning a candle. I mean, I'm sure there's some soot, that kind of stuff. But with soy, it's you're better off than with paraffin. And I know that because it's soy, they do have to use the ingredients a little bit different to make sure the smell is not off compared to like a paraffin candle. But since these experts will make sure that it works good. Plus, when we were at our Airbnb, I accidentally blew a breaker, blow drying my hair. Sorry, Christy and Matt and Cran and all them. But we had to whip out one of Christy's candles and use one of the Scentsy candles, and it smelled amazing. And so that's just a reminder too, like when we lose power, which Amy probably, I don't know if Amy loses as much as me. Amy's about 10 minutes from me. But we lose power a lot. And so I am pumped to have a stash of actual Scentsy candles for tornado season, for when we lose power 5 times a year, just to have for the, I mean, I'm just really pumped about it. I also just am a little bit of a pyro. I like the look of candles and put my fingers to the flame. And so I'm just kind of excited. We don't know price point. Yes. You're the
I was
same,
just
Amy?
going, I was, what?
You're a pyro too?
No, no. You can finish and then I have a couple things to say I thought of.
I was going to say, I think the price point's going to be 25 to 35. Soy's a little higher end. It's more expensive than just cheap paraffin wax. Plus I mean, these are heavy, guys. These are really heavy. Stephen and Christian, I don't know if you're on, but they've had candles similar to this in their boutique for 35. So just setting that price point, I think it'll be 25 to 35. And I know the handful of people that have already texted me have already asked me what cents, how much. Said, I don't know. I'm thinking probably 25 to 35. I don't know cents yet. Okay, well, let me know. I want to buy a few. So I don't think that price point scared anyone off, even though for us, we have that $6 bar, if you're in US, price in our head. But for this, it's going to last, it's just different. It's a different look. It'll last differently. What were you going to say, Amy?
And I think I was talking to somebody in the expo, and I believe they said the candles should last about 40 hours because I was curious.
Oh,
We don't know what scents yet. We don't know the price, but I think, did you hear them say there will be 4 scents for holiday time?
yeah.
So beyond whatever they release, like originally, there will be 4 holiday scents too. And then with the branding, I wanted to add, Scentsy is doing like a slow, soft rollout. We're still going to have the old packaging until they've used up what they have. And so I encourage you to continue doing that with your own business supplies.
Mhm.
You do not have to go out and recreate or buy new things. You can continue using them forever if you've got like clothing and stuff. It's not like you have to just cut them off. But if you've got business cards and stuff, don't go out and buy anything new. Just continue using them up. If you really want to get something new, then maybe tell yourself that you have to hand them all out before you can buy something new.
I love it. Amy, you're going to laugh, but I literally, also fun fact, just got handed out my last business card where McKinley wasn't in my business card. I had ordered like 1,000 business cards a while. I don't know. It must have been when I was either pregnant or right before. And for the longest time, I just felt bad because I was like, man, she's not in it, right? I had either had or gotten pregnant, but I had so many of them and they were magnets and I didn't want to waste them. So guys, people don't care. You can hand out the old logo stuff, but yeah, like Amy said, start getting rid of stuff now. Um, I'm sure people are like, what? Does she not like one of our kids? I'm like, no, she's actually my favorite. No, don't tell my kids that. But okay, so we have a lot of stuff. I do want to touch, I was smelling all the new scents. I smelled them at convention, but I don't feel like my head was as concentrated because I was like, oh, we've got this and that and that. So I re-smelt this Western collection. I have never loved a collection more than I love this collection. I don't know if it's because I'm in the South and I like the outdoorsy, I like the leather, I like the hot man smells, that if any of those three appeal to you, this these scents are gold. I mean, I didn't realize how much I loved the outdoor hot man smells. I mean, I did know I like the hot man smells, but these are so good. Amy, did you like these?
They're not my personal favorite style, but they are very good scents. Like I can tell that people will love them.
Yes, they're so good. Okay. I had to share that. Okay, let's talk about should we bring our two rock stars on to share how they're recruiting? And then we're going to dive into the trip at the end because I feel like we could talk for a while on the trip and we can make sure we cut ourselves off. But I really want to hear from our next two. Does that sound good? Get them all pumped up to recruit, and then we'll
Yeah.
share a trip. So this trip they just announced. I will say where it's at. It's I can't pronounce
I
Xcaret.
looked it up. It's Eshkaret.
Oh, that's correct. All right, good job, Amy. Um, it is beautiful. The funny thing is, one of the our baseball moms was just telling me they got back from this resort before we left for Cancun this summer, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you have to take your kids to Xcaret, whatever Amy just said. It is amazing. It's huge. There's so many activities, blah blah blah." And I looked back at my text, and she'd actually sent me the link for this resort. She said it is incredible. So it's a family trip. You can earn your kids. You can earn your spouse, your partner. You don't even have to take your kids. You could take the mother-in-law, whatever fancies you can earn a lot of spots. It's going to be amazing. So we're going to go over trip points in a minute, but I'm going to bring these two rock stars on because a big part of earning a trip is recruiting. Now, with this trip, this is the first trip in a long time that Scentssy's ever done where you don't have to get any recruiting points to earn the trip. That is amazing. So if you're a very top heavy in your sales and you struggle with recruiting, you can push, get some extra fundraisers and earn this trip solely on sales. With that being said, you can literally get one person join your team, get them certified, get them to lead. So if they promote two levels and earn like 4,000 points on that one person. So if you do recruit, it's going to be the easier route to earn a trip. And I know with where we're at right now as a company, going into fall, and how many consultants there are in our area and probably your state, there's a lot of opportunity for growth right now. There's a lot of space for consultants. And we'll go through ups and downs where sometimes there's less of an opportunity to recruit because there's so many consultants, right? And it feels a little saturated and you see a logo every time you turn your head. We're not there right now. We're the opposite of that. We have a lot of room for building our team. So I'm going to bring on Tiffany or Brittany. Which one of you amazing rock stars wants to go first? Whoever unmutes first. They're like, no, not me. You're it.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was like, I don't really care.
Let me talk about Brittany for just a second. Brittany is a freaking rock star. She is. She's got the cutest little girl that's what 10.
Six,
Oh, she's not. I'm aging her.
back behind me on the bed.
She's 6 back there. But Brittany works her butt off. She works full time, raises her daughter back there, little princess on the bed. But she works her booty off, and I'm telling you, she works so many hours that a lot of times, like she couldn't take off for SFR in Greece because she works so much, and she's still able to just kick butt. So Brittany, you text me over and over. I got another one. I got another one. Got another one. I think you're at 10. So some of those are reinstatement, some of those are recruits. So please tell us all the tips, please.
Okay, I'm gonna add just real quick about the trip. I have two travel agent friends, and when I had posted about it, she said that Xcaret, we also get access to their other parks, so Explore and Elha. I don't really know what that means, but they just have multiple resorts or multiple parks, and we're going to be able to go to all of them. So anyway, I don't know. I thought that was cool. It's just something to look up because they have multiple like parks. Okay, so yes, like Jacqueline was saying, you can earn this trip just by getting sales, which is awesome. I mean, get 30,000 in sales, you're gonna make really good money, and then you would be fine to buy in your person or buy in the flight, or you can go the route of recruiting. And that's to me, that's what I'm feel like I'm good at, and it's how I've earned these trips. I've earned multiple trips. I just got back from Greece. And it was the same thing, just helping people. To be honest, just even this summer, I mean, I haven't hit my director I'm going on the trip. So you might have a team that has fallen off or you don't get good sales and you can earn this trip. You can be a lead and earn this trip. And I promise you, I'm living proof of it. So, last year when I went to SFR, I realized how much that like got me excited, fire under me, and I did this exact same thing last year, like just talking about traveling, like not even just like having a side hustle or um more like joining. I was like talking about traveling because ever since I started Scentsy 6 years ago and went on my first trip to Canada, I earned that trip my first 2 months of joining Scentsy. So I've hit multiple since then. So people know on my Facebook like how much I've traveled with Scentsy. So I try to like have that as my focus. I'm like, okay, here's our next trip. Like, who's gonna go with me or who's gonna help me get there. So since SFR, I watched it virtually because I did take off a whole month from work, so I wasn't able to go in person. We have had 10 people join in the last, maybe 3 weeks, and we have nine that have replied or said, okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna join. So like I'm thinking the other nine in the next week are gonna join too. So we have six of them that are brand new with the $9 sign on, and four of them were reinstatements. Um, all great, all you can get tons of points. So even if they've joined and they've already hit different levels, you can think about, I'm trying not to make this confusing, but something I did personally is if I have a reinstatement and I know they've already did well, and I have a couple people that are already doing well, like getting numbers, they're already active this month because people, some of mine are, um, I put them under them. It's going to help them get lead. So if you just focus on getting brand new people certified and get those 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 points. And you can also put people maybe under a couple front lines that are doing super well. And then you're going to get 3,000 points for each of those people to hit lead. So I did my plan today for the trip, and a couple more had joined since then. So I'm on track for about 40,000 points. My goal is 50,000. And I'm not planning on getting 10,000 in sales. I'm just planning on getting three or four more people to certify to get to make up for that 10 points. So it's just whatever mindset or plan you have. If you do super well with sales, then yes, get 50,000 in sales. That would be so awesome. But this is just my tip on kind of like how I earn these trips. It's just getting people started. And then this month I would get as many people as possible started for $9 because the next 4 months is going to be a little bit more difficult with the $99. Those people usually are more serious about the business and do take off better when they are spending, like investing $99. But I just try to get as many people as I can with the $9 and then get them going. Because even if they only get 250 in sales each month, you have 6 months to get them certified. So you don't have to rush it all, like put it all in one month. Even though you can get sensational start points, you can space it out and just help them get active. Have one party with them, on Facebook to help them get active each month. Um, let's see. Um, right after SFR, I went onto my workstation. I emailed the 25 people I have on the team that have not hit certified yet, emailed them. Most of them had fallen off or just weren't active in anything. So I was like, I emailed them personally, said if you want help on getting certified or rejoining, fall is about to hit, and that's our best month of sales. Usually that's when I hit, my director numbers is August for the next 6 to 8 months. So some of those people have started. One, two. So that kind of got them, it just me even reaching out to them, it's got them like, okay, I'll try it, or it's worth a shot. It's free to come back. Um, I post on Facebook literally every day. Like I don't care if it bothers anyone. To me, it might take, you might have posted it 10 times and then that person finally even sees it. Because some people, there's so many people posting on Facebook. Like you post every day, it's not just going to all be your post on people's timeline. So either on your story or on Facebook. And then I have giving like little shout outs to people that are starting. Like I've told them to like send me your favorite picture and I make a little post about them on Facebook and tag them. So it kind of helps because when people start, you want them to be like, okay, post that you like are starting your own business and your link, and they might not do that. So me posting about it and tagging them gives them at least like a head start. Um, I think that's it.
Do you say anything in particular? So like say you were trying to recruit me for the $9 kit. Do you say the same thing? Do you make it personal? Do you have like a catchphrase?
So I don't know if it sounds bad, but I literally just ask my friends to help me. They know I'm trying to earn a trip, and I'm like, even if you want to just quit Scentsy after 6 months, that's up to you. But if you want to help me get this trip, like I'm gonna help you make money and earn. Like I use it as that. Like some people, they just want to do whatever they can to help me because I have earned these trips, and you know they're going to make a little bit money on the side too, and they might not like do it forever, or they might love it. They might start it and then stay with us because that was my mindset too when I started under Denise. Like I had no idea what Scentsy was, but it's like I had a party with her, we didn't get good sales, and then I just joined because I wanted to help her, you know what I mean? So
And
I
I love
don't
that
want
strategy.
you like,
Yeah, I love how you said you can help me, but I can help you make money. I do. I think that because that's going
yeah.
to speak to a lot of people. They're helping you, but then hey, you help me, I'll help you make money.
Yes, like I told them, I'm like, I will be there every step of the way. Like I'll do your Facebook launch and like, I'm gonna make posts. Like I do their first 2 weeks because they're having this shooting star kit. I tell them, like, you're joining for $9 and you're getting almost $400 worth of products if you hit 500 in sales. So you're gonna get $100 for doing it,
Mhm.
$400 worth of products. Anyway, I've talked about all of it because even some of my best friends that just buy from me, I think they're going to do it this month and because they're going to get all those products too. So I
And
know
it's
there's like
so
a
worth
lot
it.
going on. I haven't talked about all of it, but yeah, I've talked about the shooting star kit. That's a big opportunity to get a bunch of products. So my customers that love Scentsy, I think they're going to do it just to get all that free Scentsy,
And
and then
you
they're
know
not.
what
But
the thing I love about you, Brittany, is that you're fearless. To you, your competitive edge, you hear a trip and you just, you know, go for it.
yes,
And the thing I see that's different about you or someone else that maybe isn't recruiting right now is that you're just rapid firing asking people, right? You're not
yes,
necessarily probably being fully selective. You're putting it in their court, but you know that you're messaging friends and family and friends that probably will say no. I'm assuming if you've gotten this many, you've probably asked 3 or 4 times that number. You've asked so many people that eventually you're going to get the ratio of getting 10 recruits because you are not afraid to put yourself out there. And I truly think that's what sets someone like you apart, like Tiffany apart, the people that are recruiting right now, because some people in their minds think, I can't recruit. I'm a horrible recruiter. And they've asked 2 people in the
yes,
last five
that's my
months.
thing is like I made a post and I tagged everyone that I knew that had previously sold Scentsy in the last 6 years from under my team, either 1 month or stay with me for 2 years. I'm like, you should come back. And then people be like, oh, I don't know, I didn't do well before. I'm like, there's so many new products since you
Mhm.
started. You need to try. So it's like it's just asking and talking about it. After SFR, this always gets in me. I'm like, I'm gonna earn this trip, and I just take off with it. So yeah, it's definitely having the drive. Like you can do it, and I'm trying to tell the people on my team, like, I promise you, you just have to talk to them or post about it every day. So until they start doing it, then they're gonna see like what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just like posting
Mhm.
about it on Facebook. I don't use Instagram, Snapchat, any of those. I only have Facebook. And so I think it's just being excited. It gets other people excited.
Mhm. And you can ask, since we're speaking of reinstatement, you can ask, call support and ask if they can email you a list of anyone that's canceled that's been underneath you before. And it'll take them about
I
an
remember
hour. I'm
that
like, yep. And they can send you,
last year. Yeah, I need to
yep,
do that.
yeah, full list again. So someone said, what if someone was recruited under someone else? Um, when they come back, who does it fall under? They can request anyone. So if they don't request, it'll go back to who they were under before if they're still around. But pretty much to get a reinstatement, if you know someone that wants to reinstate, tell them to go to workstation.scentsy.us, workstation.scentsy.us, and then type in their ID. And when they log in, it'll prompt them to reinstate, and they can pick their sponsor or they can choose to stay underneath who they were under before. If they don't remember their ID, they can call support, and support can look up their ID and give it to them. So those are just a few options. So Brittany, you are amazing. So something you said too, I've actually placed, I had a downline that was wanting to come back the year before last, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll reinstate. I want to do this again." I'm like, "Awesome!" And at the time, my sister-in-law was a rock, like she was killing it, and I was like, "Would you like to reinstate underneath so and so?" Oh, she was like, "Oh, I'll whoever." And so I never really thought it's not illegal, but you can have people reinstate underneath your front line, completely legal. Now you can't say, "Hey, reinstate underneath my front line. Here's $250 in orders. Go get active." You can't do that. You can't, you can't. That would be bonus to for promotion, all the things. But you can place anyone underneath anyone, like Brittany said, and that is such a good strategy. I've got a couple frontline that I'm really working with to promote, and they're trying so hard. So I think once I get my reinstatement list, oh, I actually got it today. I haven't looked through it yet, but I think once I start emailing it, when I get reinstatements, I may try to place underneath the ones that are working it, the ones, and they'll have me. I'll work with them regardless if they're underneath me or my frontline. But Brittany, that to me, that's really smart. It's a smart business thing. A lot of companies push for that, since he's not one necessarily that pushes for you to make certain lines or whatever, but it's completely legal, just so you know. I've actually asked Chuck about this before. As long as you're not giving them orders and helping them for the promotion, you can strategically have people reinstate underneath anyone. So
I think, um, I mean, I'm really not making an excuse. It's a small town and there's everyone on my team is like all around here, but I've lost a lot of my customers because they're on my team now. So
yep,
to me, to get these strips, like I can't get like I used to,
yeah,
2,000 plus every month on
yeah,
sale. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna build this team and get 3,000 for a lead. So that's just personally my, help idea. If you
yeah,
haven't did it, then maybe you can try it and
yeah.
bring it to your kids on the trip.
I love it. Brittany, you're so amazing. So we learned from Brittany, she strategically will place some reinstatements, hey, you're reinstating you so and so. She's killing it right now. She'll help you and I'll help you. She asks everyone. She's posting all the time. She's not afraid to ask. You're going to probably hear that from Tiffany too. So, but awesome, 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 awesome tips, Brittany. Keep us posted. I have a feeling if you have 9 more that are saying yes, it's going to be an incredible number when the month comes to an end. So thank you, Brittany. You're a rock star. Tiffany, what you got for us, girl?
Yes, I'm here.
Tell them who you are.
Okay, I'm going to start off with get your ask in gear. Okay. um, I literally, you just have to ask. You have to ask. Some of my new recruits, and one of them can attest to this. I have been talking to her for 5 years. 5 years. I have like, join my team. Come join me. Even when I was not working my business, I was like, you should sell Scentsy with me. No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. And shout out to Brittany. Brittany and I actually traveled to Greece together. We had never met, but we had met through, I believe, Mindset Monday, and we just got to talking and figured out we were only like 45 minutes away from each other. And we have blossomed into a great friendship. So anyways, with that, you meet people all over the place. Okay, so I got 2 new recruits in July, 2 reinstates this month in August. So far, I have gotten 2 new recruits and 3 reinstates. Some of the reinstates were on my team prior and just had fallen off after you get, 60 days when you reinstate. And if you don't do anything those 2 months, then you fall off again because they were reinstates from before with other consultants. So I have 9 so far. My daughter, I think she's on here. I told her she didn't have to come on and talk, but she hit lead last month. So yeah, that was a strategic place of somebody that I had talked with for months about joining. She actually joined on her 19th birthday. McKinley did. And I said, why don't you go under my daughter? She's 21. And I thought that age group, those 2 together could be powerhouse women coming up in this business. They both are in the beauty and health industry. My daughter is a massage therapist. McKinley is a cosmetologist. I thought, what better way than to get those 2 together? And I'm telling you, last month, I want to say they finished the month. Well, Jody hit lead with one one consultant under her. So it's possible. And I got 3,000 points for that. 3,000 points right off the bat. So if you're not, woo, I know I was very thankful that Scentsy is allowing us to use what we did in July as far as recruiting and rank advancements towards this incentive. And all of my points haven't hit yet because titles haven't changed. But so far, I'm already sitting at 4,517 points for my trip. So, and I can tell you only 297 of that is my personal PRV. The rest of it is recruiting. Thank you. Recruiting and advancements from last month. So thank you, Amy. Yes. Let's see here. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. I made a few notes while I was at work today. And I wanted to just lead something else. Be authentically you. I know we hear that a million times, but the picture that was posted of me, I was all dolled up in my dress. That was Sunday me. This is Monday me. It is still me. But on Sundays, I get dressed up and go to church. On Mondays, when I roll out of bed at 7:11 and have to be at work at 8 a.m., yeah, this is what you get. So just be real and be raw with everything that you post on social media. We don't all have it amazing. We don't all have it amazing. So just be real, just be raw. And when you have those conversations with people and they say, oh, I'm too busy for this. Oh, good. Because I'm busy too. But I'm still making it happen. I'm still making it work. How many people have I meshed? 50, maybe more. And it's a very simple, hey, we are doing the $9 promotion again this month. This is an incredible time to start and I like to call it an affiliate link. I don't know if that's technically legal or not, but when I say, hey, do you want an affiliate link of your own? It's $9 to get your own account. You earn money on what you make. You can come back for free. I think so many consultants think that they have to completely relaunch their business with all new business supplies and all of that stuff when they come back. And I'm like, no, if you spend $15 on your website, and you don't even have to do that if you don't want to, but I always encourage that you do that. I also always encourage my downline to get the at least scent of the month club. A whiff box, do a Scentsy club. That's another whole nother topic. Yeah, $15 to come back, $15 a month. And that's a tax write-off. That's not something, you're going to get to take that off of your taxes. So I'm going to read the notes that I wrote here. I just said the biggest thing for me that has been a game changer is I heard somebody say on stage at SFR, I did not get to go this year. I was sad, but I did do virtual. And oh my gosh, it was just as fun. I got to hold my dog and have dinner with my husband at the dinner table that he cooked for me and all of those things. But anyways, I heard somebody say that we need to shift our mindset from buy, host, and join to join, earn, Scentsy Club, and then buy. And that literally, yes, it literally was like, why did I never think of this before? So every conversation that I have had since I heard that is, why are you paying me $150 for this order when you can spend $9? Put that order in yourself, make $30 on that, and then, just keep earning money yourself. So I feel like that has been a really good conversation twister for me. Yes. I don't have any special secrets that I share everything with my team. I probably overshare if any of you guys are on here. I hope some of them are. I don't gatekeep or whatever they call that. Okay. So it was join, earn, club, and buy. Yes. Yep. Very good. That's what it is. Thank you, Irene. So I forgot. I'm like a squirrel, Jacqueline. I don't even know what I was saying.
I will say, I want to say something that you both you've heard two rock stars speak really, and
Mhm.
the difference maybe between them and you right now is that they've asked 50 plus people. I know Brittany's asked probably the same or more even.
Yeah.
And so that's the difference from where I'm sitting right now when Tiffany, I'm fully capable of messaging 50 people, just doing it. And I'm going to do it
Yeah.
tomorrow. I'm going to find 50 people to message. So I challenge you guys tonight, do the Tiff Brittany challenge. Go for 50 people. Go for 50 no's. We're going to call it the Brit Tiff challenge of 50. But don't stop until you
Yeah.
message 50 people and then just see what happens. You may
Right.
be so introverted, like Amy Mark Charles, she will tell you that she's introverted. She hates this kind of stuff, right?
And I did too. I was like, oh, I don't want to be that salesy or that pushy. But I have one lady who's like, I know it's only $9, but can you give me till Friday? I'm like, absolutely. She goes, I
Mhm.
honestly forgot that you messaged me. And I'm like, okay, see? Um,
Well,
Yes.
my tip is just at least be really messaging people this month. They can join for $9. Like, do you want
yeah,
to message people next month about joining for 99? Like, it'll be even harder conversation. So I would just blow it up as much as you can for August because it's $9.
yeah,
Other than that, we can get parties and flip them to them and like have them join for
yeah.
free with it. That's something I always offer. But I'm saying blow it up this month because
Yes.
it's not.
And the good thing this month with the $9 is we also have those sale bundle or the what is the word I'm looking for? The transition bundles that they
Mhm.
can earn PRV on.
Yes.
Like that is such a great selling point. That's what I told I had one join yesterday. I said, just hold off, don't order a starter kit, use that transition kit. Or
Mhm.
the sales what are they called? Sales
Uh,
and season kit?
it's seasonal sales kit.
Yeah, okay, there we go. That
You
word.
got it.
Don't
Everybody else.
overthink. I keep everybody seeing that I think overthink it too much. Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Literally, keep it like 20 words or less. Hey, we have a $9 promotion.
Mhm.
What do you think about joining me or whatever? Yes, the
Maybe
shooting
Tiff and
star kit.
yeah,
That's a
maybe you can.
huge one.
Will you guys send me just a couple like screenshots of you reaching out
Yeah,
to people just so I can give them verbiage on our mindset page? You can take out names or
yeah.
just crop out. And I will say one thing that I absolutely love. I've seen Tiffany do it. I don't know about Brittany yet. I'm sure you are because Brittany posts a lot on Facebook. But I keep seeing Tiffany welcome people back to Scentsy or welcome to Scentsy. And I'm like, oh my
Yes, she.
God, I want to be a part of Tiffany's. I mean, Tiffany's part of my group, but it's just people gravitate towards success, right?
Yeah,
And so as you
yeah.
get anyone to come back, as you get a new recruit, I love
Okay.
that Tiffany is publicly welcoming them. And Brittany actually mentioned that too. But I love it because people gravitate towards winning people or people that are positive or people that are doing big things. And so I keep seeing Tiffany, and every time I'm like, "Oh, welcome back!" Oh, Tiffany's another one. Welcome back. I try to comment on her post, but I just think that once you do the work, make it really public because then you're going to look like a success, and all your friends are going to be like, "Wow, Tiffany's doing something incredible." I think I want to do that too.
And one other thing I want to piggyback on that. Once every week, maybe 2 weeks, I will take every single consultant on my team that has an active PWS and I will make a post and say, if this is your person, click on their link. Um, could it possibly take sales away from me? Yes, but it's going to bring my team up. And that is what matters to me. Like, it's not just about us.
Mhm.
And I see a lot of that it's just about you. Absolutely not. It is about what you have to offer for your team. So, you have to be open-minded and willing to maybe let somebody on your team get more PRV than you that month. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. If you're willing to get your ask out there, and I mean that, you have to ask. You have to ask. I've seen a couple questions. The reinstatement, no, they can't earn shooting star, correct?
No, but they can get a 5 pack of wax and 1,000 points for
Yeah,
incense. So
yeah,
anyone that's reinstated, I told them that. I'm just like, if you get
yeah,
250 active, you get a pack of wax and 1,000 points towards the trip. So I'm always
yeah,
like, talking about the trip. But I
yeah.
made a little like picture and it has like the $9 sales kit, my name. I've been director since 2019. Partner with me and I'll train you and mentor you. Someone else shared it. I get all kinds of people Scentsy's pages that I think they pay for the ads or something. I don't know. I get them on my page and I was like, oh, I want to make one of those. So I sent that out yesterday to probably 30 people just as a picture. So not even with words with it, not a long novel or anything.
Mhm.
And then really the saying that I've said to people, well, I got so many messages. I'm literally like, you need to come back to Scentsy. I miss you. Or just people that are my friends. I'm like, I really wish you would join. It's only $9 this month. You should totally need to join me. Like I'm just sending that little message like that. Like no huge long salesy thing. I'm just like, you really need to join me, or it's only $9, seriously. Or, they're stay-at-home moms. Everyone's posting about school. I'm like,
Yes.
do you want
Yes.
the money to help get those school clothes or school supplies? Like I use that as just something to say. So mine's nothing like huge, long, salesy stuff. It's literally just like, you should join me and then make it look like have a conversation with them a little bit.
Well,
Lynn, I want to address what Lynn just put about being discouraged over the 5 years. I had 10 people fall off my team in July. 10. That means that 10 people who joined me last July did not one single PRV for 12 months. Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just, you have to, eventually your people will find you.
I love it.
You will find your people.
This has
So,
been, I was just telling Amy Charles, like, this is golden. Like your tips are, I mean, really in all reality, like you guys are giving yourself the statistical, I love to say that word. I only talk about it when I talk about recruiting, the statistical chance to recruit and earn a trip. And, you guys have talked a lot about the yeses, but I'm sure you've had a lot of people ignore you. A lot of people say no. And that's just part of it. But if you put in the work, you're going to get that, right? You're going to get I don't know how many times we've talked about this, but I'd go through a drive through and they're like, would you want to upsize do you want to add this? No, no, I'm good. Thanks. They don't go off and cry. And so you have to think about that too. Like as people ignore you or say no, okay, let's find the next person, right? If they said no, it's not for them. Maybe it's not now. But I think that what the nuggets you guys have given me tonight is first off, we're all going to do the Tiff Brit 50, ask 50 people and see if we can be as cool as you guys and get as many. I'm going to update you on how many I get. Amy will too. Even though our armpits are sweating thinking about messaging 50 people, I can see it in her face. We're going to do it. So I hope that you'll do it with us. We're going to make a cute graphic and put it on the Mindset Monday page, the Tiff Brit 50 challenge. If you complete and ask 50 people, I want you to post a few screenshots underneath our graphic, and we're going to do a $25 Scentsy gift card giveaway to help you buy your transition stuff. So, Amy, can you help me with the graphic? She's on it. The Tiff Brit 50 challenge. Go ask 50 people. Once you've done that, again, we're going to have you provide a couple screenshots, probably 2 screenshots we can put on the graphic. And you're entered in for a $25 Scentsy gift card.
can Brittany and I get in on this too? Like if we have 50 more.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Get on it. Yeah. And then we'll draw next Monday. So make sure you're on next Monday. You have to complete it. I would say by Sunday, at midnight, you have to complete asking 50 people. And then I can do a random.com and put all your names in, and we can do the spin live on Mindset. So that'll be super cool. So we are going to touch Tiffany, Britany, you guys are freaking rock stars. This is gold. I will make sure we get this uploaded because you gave so many good nuggets. I'm super excited to see us do the Tiff Brit challenge, and I think it's going to be really cool. So thank you, ladies.
I have one last thing to say. I'm sorry.
Yes. No, girl, we never apologize for helping us.
I want to speak to the people that have never been on a trip and have no team. Like you can literally get this trip. I was talking to Chase at the bar on our Greece trip. She's under you or you're a friend with her. I don't know if she did something to you. And I always say, and it's bad of me just talking negative. I'm like, I'm a nobody. I'm not something, I'm not a superstar director. So like all these people on trips usually don't know who I am because I don't have a huge team. I don't get thousands and thousands in sales, but I get the trips. It's just because you can do it. Like you don't have to have a bunch of people under you or been here for 20 years. You can start today with no one under you and just get some people with this join special and can go on the trip. I promise.
Yeah.
So hope to see
So I'll add to that too. I have been a consultant since 2011. And Greece was my first trip I ever even tried to earn, and I freaking earned it. I set my mind to it, and I said, the day I got home from SFR, I wrote it on my kitchen calendar, and I said, I am going to Greece and Turkey. And every day I walked in my kitchen and I said, I said I wasn't going to get emotional. I'm going to Greece and Turkey, and I went. I'm not a director. I literally just hit superstar consultant for the first time in July. So I've never been a director, but and I don't want to say if I can do it, if I can do it with the amount of work that I put into it, you can do it if you put the work into it as well.
Now, Tiffany, now you're going to make me cry. Thanks.
Sorry.
No,
Jody said she was going to record me if I cried. So I tried not to cry the whole time.
I love that you shared that, because you have been around, didn't you cancel at one point and come back?
Yeah. In 2019 or 2020, I'm sorry, I was not busy with Scentsy like everybody else was in 2020. I set it down. I walked away after my dad passed away. So that's what I love about this. You can set it down and come back. We have an amazing community and amazing leaders, you guys.
Tiffany, you're amazing. And your story right there, I've seen people in the chat say, I've struggled to be active. I mean, you've canceled and come back. So no excuses. Like, anyone can do this. It's just getting in that right headspace.
Yes.
And giving yourself the opportunity, and maybe the little bit of belief that you need. And so if you
don't give up on yourself.
Yes. I was going to say, if you hear anything that Britany and Tiffany are saying right now, it's just, don't give up on it. Give yourself the chance to succeed. Don't give yourself excuses before you even try. Give yourself the chance to succeed. So I love you, Tiffany. I love you, Britany. You guys are two shining examples of what you can do when you believe, and you set a goal and you keep your heart and mind and eyesight on that goal. So I'm so proud of you guys. Everyone in the chat is just, you guys are amazing. They love you. I am going to share. I know, like I said, we knew we were going to go over, so you guys knew. Oh, Sissy's giving you the heart. There you go. Give Tiffany the heart. Gotta get it back. There you go. She loves to do that in her pictures. Okay, so I am going to screen share, because I want to show you where the trip stuff is. Let me where is my screen share? Amy, why can't I find my screen share? Share. Oh, share. Okay, there it is. Okay. Share. Share. Okay. Oh, I've got to open my settings to allow sharing. What the heck? Well, dang. Amy, do you have yours Zoom in your Zoom setting? You could I was going to log in. I'll give you a few minutes and show them where to go to look at the incentive, and then just scroll through so they know what the sections mean. And then we will also, the way that Scentssy's done the tracker, I don't know why it's having me go to my Zoom settings. Allow Amy to do that. Okay. Guess I haven't screen shared in a little while because it's wanting me to do all the things. Look at you, Amy. Amy's got it figured out. Okay.
Why can I? Okay.
Hang on. Oh, look at that cute family we got to see for just a minute. I loved your Halloween costumes. Okay. Is my internet okay, Amy? It says unstable.
Talking.
No. Amy, you're muted.
Oh my gosh, that whole time? How embarrassing.
I was like, is my internet okay? Is it freezing?
How
Amy just said you're
embarrassing.
muted.
So hey, well, you saw how to get there.
Yep.
And then what I love is it tells you what you need to do. This feels really different from before, but it tells you what you need to do. And then it tells you, look, here's my 42 points that I have as of right now. but this is the different ways to do it. I think this is really, really cool. And then here's your breakdown of your FAQ. So like if you need specific details. Hey, Lucy, can you do that and then shut my door? Um, but all the little details, if you've got a question, of course you can ask one of your leaders, but you could also come right here and there's all those. I was also going to show that tracker that you found, Jack. Let me think about where I've got that. I've downloaded a lot of things today. I know where it is.
Oh, yep.
We will share this in the group, but I have it saved here in this. This is a tracker, an action plan worksheet somebody has created. Was this from Scentsy or did somebody make this?
No, someone created it.
Okay, so I really like this and I filled this out myself. So you can print this if you want something that's printable. You can print this, and so you'll write in. What I typically do is I write in how much PRV I think I can sell during these months. If you think you're going to get 1,000 PRV in 5 out of 6 months, which you need to do that probably. Anyway, you'll go through and you'll fill this out. Let's see if it has each page. Yeah. So you'll fill this out for yourself, all the different ways that you can earn points, print it out, fill it out, and then see if your projected total is the right amount. And if it's not, you might have to go back and say, okay, well, I thought maybe that I would, sponsor. I would sponsor like 2 people and they would get certified. Well, now I definitely need more points. So I need to maybe say I'm going to get 4 and they're going to get certified. And you're just going to rework it until you hit however many points for whatever level you want. And typically you're going to have to probably up this from whatever you think you can sell. You're going to have to push yourself really hard. I haven't earned a trip in a few years and it's time. And I told my kids we're all going to be working on it.
Claim it now, girl. Claim it now.
Yep. Anything else? But I'll upload that.
Yeah. Someone just said, how did we get to that incentive tab? I think they missed that because you were muted.
I can show. So on your workstation, through all the tabs, or if you're mobile, it's going to be just towards the end. You'll click incentives and that's it. That's where it is. So right here, more, and then incentives.
And when you go on there, I think it was Linda said, make sure you watch the video, watch your kid, watch it with your kids. And then they're going to be like, Mom, you have to earn this. I guarantee you, if Amy shows her kids that video, that Ruby and Hattie and all them are going to be on Amy all the time, that they need to earn it because it's going to be really cool. So I definitely want you guys to look through the sections. And then usually we go through each section more in detail, but this is what I want to do. If you're in my group or Amy's group, or if you're underneath Tiffany, or if you're underneath Sarah Thomas or Delinda, go to them that have earned a trip before, have them help you make a personal plan. If you're in my group, I would love to make a personal plan with you, because when you make a plan, you're, 90% more likely to actually earn it than if you don't make a plan. So if you're really serious about wanting to go on this trip, and Amy's your superstar director, or I saw Kaylin's your director, she's earned a lot of trips, or Tamara's your leader, go to them and say, okay, Roseanne's on. I've seen you earn trips. How do I earn the trip? Let's do it together. If Brittany's your person, if Tiffany, like, let's make plans, because if you guys are going to do the Tiff Brit 50 challenge, you're going to get recruits. And then you're going to have a good chance at earning a trip, no matter what level you are. I can promise you're going to have a really good chance at earning a trip. So make a plan. So now you know where the incentive tab is. Now you know where to go. We're going to post something like Amy said on our mindset page that has kind of a breakdown tracker that you can print. I encourage you to print that tonight, print that tomorrow. As you do your 50, maybe on the back of that tracker, you write down everyone that you've messaged about joining. And then that's a good follow-up sheet on your tracker, right? It's going to be all there together. And then if you're someone like Denise Hallam, if you're on, who is super confused by all the trip points, message me, Denise, because we need to make your plan. But, reach out to us. We know the figures really, really well. And so I know that I am honored to help people make a plan and try to earn it. I know everyone else is like that too. So I'm a winger. I work like I need it and sell and recruit like crazy. Whatever happens, happen. It's work for every trip I've earned. I can't watch the points. It makes me nervous. Okay. If you're like Peg, which is super not normal, you can do that. That's not very many people. I always have to finagle. So that's pretty incredible that you can do that, Peg. You also are a rock star. Honestly, if you start out as new or as certified, you have more points to earn. Absolutely. Like Amy and I, we're at the top of the company. So like we can't earn any promotion points, right? And so we have to get more of a bulk points from other things. Um, so Tiffany, I hope you earn that director and you get all the points from it because it's awesome. And so I'd like some help.
I'm claiming this trip to Mexico. I am claiming New York City. I am claiming boot camp. I am claiming all of it for 2026.
Yeah, get it, girl. I love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I love that Amy said live she's claiming it because Amy, we're going to be in Mexico with our kids. Dadgummit, our kids have to be together at some point on a trip. We've done this way too long. I did. I don't know if Amy, if you felt like this, but I was in the car with Jackson and he was like, "Where are we going to go next summer?" And I was like, "Actually, so the Scentsy trip's a family trip, so I could possibly take you." And he's like, "What? You're going to earn me?" And I'm like, "Oh crap! Now I really have to earn him." Amy, did you feel like that a little bit? Did you tell your kids?
I told them, and they were so pumped. I showed them like part of the video that I found on YouTube of like a family that went and all the stuff that they did, and they're excited. And I just said, "Listen, I've done this before, and it's a lot of work, and it's just been me and Dad that I worked for. So if you want to go, like I do need help."
Yeah. And I will say, if you're someone too that you're, like for me, I'm trying to do for three total, and so I know I'm gonna have to buy in a couple kids, and that's just realistically for me, what I'm really shooting for. And so I know as my checks go up, I'm just gonna have to put money aside. So also be smart about it. Like if you know realistically that you have five kids and you're not going to earn all five, just pick your two favorites. Right? I'm just kidding. Don't pick your two favorite. Why would I pick you? Are you my favorite?
Or
The kids
just
that
if you
help
have
me
kids
are the
over
ones who are going to
18,
get to go.
Yeah.
if you have kids over 18, have them join as consultants like I did last year. So now she has to earn it for herself and her husband.
There you go.
But I'm trying to earn it for my other daughter who
And so and that's the thing too, like, be smart as you go. If you're trying to earn this trip, your paychecks are going to go up. It just is, right? If you're selling and recruiting, then you're on track. Even if that's the great thing about it is shoot high and, say you don't earn, your paychecks are going to go up because I guarantee you're going to do stuff more than what you have been before. But, if you can't earn all your kids, or maybe you can just earn for you, then put money aside as you go and be smart about it so you can buy them in when the time comes and you're not like, well, I did all that to earn for one. I can't even, can't bring my husband or my spouse or my partner or, whatnot, or my kid. So I'm excited. Again, I know this was a longer call, an hour. Me and Amy knew that. We prefaced it because we knew it was going to be a longer call. So we're so thankful that 100 of you guys stayed on for this entire call. That's pretty, 99. That's pretty darn amazing. So, Britany, Tiffany, you guys were freaking rock stars tonight. I'm so pumped. I'm going to get this uploaded tonight. So Desmond said, worth it, worth it.
I say one thing also again.
Go for it.
So this weekend I put PTO in for this trip. So if you're going, put the PTO in, and that's just manifesting like you're going. Like just have the mindset and you're gonna get there.
I love it. I love it, Britany. I love it. Amy, do you have anything else that you want to add?
No, you guys are freaking rock stars. I'm so glad that you spoke. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, I think too, even just I can personally, from my standpoint, I'm sure Amy can say the same thing. Like you just kind of relit my energy to just ask this week. And I don't know if Amy was like me, but even yesterday I was like, where am I going to find these recruits? Right. I said that yesterday as I was making my trip plan. And now I'm like, where can I not find them? I'm gonna ask everyone. And I'm gonna start tomorrow because it's a little late now to message, but I mean, I'm going to ask everyone. I'm going to ask my customers. I'm going to ask my friends on Facebook. I'm going to ask a ton of people. So, Amy, I don't know if that did that for you, but I know now I'm like, oh.
I'm really excited that I'm lucky that I have an event this Saturday.
Mhm.
100 vendors are there, and I have these little sample things where I put like a bracelet, the old testers and like my business card, and I'm just gonna every person I hand it to, I'll be like, it's $9 to join this month, and then they'll have my business card. So I'm lucky that this month I have an event that I'm gonna be able to hand out to hundreds of people, and those are all gonna be random people, but they'll have my business card, so I
Hey,
might get some random recruits.
are you going to print off that thing you showed us? Is that what you're going to print off? Do you have something else for your event?
What do you mean? What?
What
Turn
are
off what?
you, that thing that you showed us with join for $9? Is that what you printed that you're going to hand out with the bracelet?
Oh, that I just was sending to people on Facebook.
Okay.
I
Will
can
will
I
you
can
send
post
me
it into
what,
that. Hmm.
yeah, send me that graphic and then will you also send me what you're going to hand out at your vendor event? That would be amazing. You
Yes,
girls rock.
I posted on Facebook asking if someone could make me stickers because I wanted to put a sticker on it that says like, it's $9 this month to join, but if not, I'm just gonna say it to everyone anyway that I see. But yeah, I bought these little things off of I think Shein or Amazon, and it's just a Ziploc. So once it's zipped, it's sealed, and I can open it up, and it has like old tester in it, my
Yeah.
business card, and I bought like a bunch of these off of Shein too. It's just like a hair deal,
Good.
in there. But I'll show you that too.
Yeah. You girls rock. And then any verbiage you want to send my way, I'll post all that stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This was, like I said, this was gold tonight. This was exactly, I'm already pumped from SFR, but then making my plan, I was like, where am I going to find recruits? And I just wasn't in the right headspace. It's not where I have all these contacts at arm's length. It's just messaging them, right? So thank you, thank you, thank you. Amy, anything else? I already asked you last words. You're good? Okay. All right. Well, love you guys. Thank you for getting on tonight. Make sure you do the Brit Tiff challenge. We're going to post a graphic. We're going to draw live with a random spinny wheel next Monday. So make sure you're on so you don't have to be on live to win. But it's a lot cooler if you are. So get on next Monday. Thank you guys again. Have a great week. Sylvia, I see your face. I'm so glad you joined us tonight and you figured out technology. Hopefully, we see you again next Monday and you don't forget what you did to get on. Um, but love you guys. I'll get this uploaded so you can share it on your team pages and we'll see you next Monday. Bye, everyone.